Hello my friends, welcome back to Keto and the Chaos. My name is Tammy, and on this channel I like to share all my tips and tricks on how I lost 200 pounds without bariatric surgery and how you can be successful on your own weight loss journey. So if that's what you're looking for, don't forget to click the subscribe button and ring the bell for more videos like this one to inspire you to get started. My top 3 tips. Hello everyone, welcome to another video. I'm so glad that you stopped to check in on me on my week 6 and 7 of my reverse diet. I know that if you are watching this long video, you are a stalwart follower of me and I appreciate it. I just wanted to give you a big hug and say thank you up front. There have been times in this last couple of weeks where I have seriously contemplating not only quitting keto, but also quitting this channel because my life is so, I've described it in all of the past few videos, but I just can't even describe. Like, I just don't have time to make or edit videos. I just really do not. Just trying to eke out a few minutes to record this video for you, which is a 2-week video again, which I swore I wasn't gonna do, and here I am doing it to you. I could barely find this time. In fact, I have to hurry because I have my kids coming over for dinner tonight and I've got to go get preparations going on that. I'm just a busy mom, and this year I kind of overscheduled and it is causing me stress in so many ways, and yet I love it so much. I am having so much fun with my kids. I'm having so much fun with the stuff that we chose to do. I'm just having to give up some of the things I like to do, for example, YouTube, in order to accomplish the things that they want to do, that I want to do for and with them. So here we are, week 6 and 7 of the reverse diet, and I decide I'm going to add carbohydrates into the mix. So if you're a stalwart, diehard keto follower, you probably don't want to watch this video. You're just going to be annoyed by it, and you may as well just go before you decide you're going to make a comment. First off, let's talk about comments. Comments are really rough as a YouTuber, but even more rough as a regular, plain old mom person. Most of us who are keto YouTubers aren't really big personalities, big, famous people, or we're just like people, right? And we have lots of our own emotional issues, and we have lots of issues just in general. I know I do. If you have been around here for 5 minutes, you know I have a lot of issues. I read every single comment. I used to respond to every single comment. Lately, I've just been deleting negative comments, blocking people, just ignoring people because I just don't have time for that rigmarole. So my comment section looks pretty clean right now. And I used to comment back to every single person who offered even support and encouraging comments. Part of the reason that I'm not responding to all the comments anymore is because the way that my YouTube studio is set up, it will show me the latest comments that I haven't responded to. So if I'm choosing to ignore a negative comment but not delete it, it will keep continuously showing me every single time I open up the app that negativity every single time. And so I've stopped responding to some of the nicer comments so that I can read them all the time. So please don't take offense if I don't take the time to respond to every single comment. I may be reading your comment every single day to make myself feel better as a human being. So keep that in mind as we go into the comment section. I appreciate your feedback. I appreciate your comments. But I just wanted to let you know that's kind of where I'm at that way. I am not ignoring you, and I promise I read every single comment that is posted, probably multiple times, because I'm kind of crazy like that. Anyway, here we are going into the reverse diet weeks 6 and 7, and I decided to add carbohydrates back into the mix. If you guys remember last time I did a reverse diet, I was so scared to do that. I had been keto for so long. My first bite of potato was like putting poison in my mouth. It was really, really hard. But when I added carbohydrates last time on my reverse diet, it went so well. In fact, I decided I wanted to try doing it again because I'm having a really hard time wanting to eat anything. You'll find that I'm eating a lot of just packaged keto stuff, partly because I'm super busy and on the go, and I just have no desire to pre-plan stuff. I just can't. I just can't. I know some people can do that, but that is not my superpower. It is just not something that I can do. Thank goodness for Dave, or I would starve, right? Let's be real. He cooks for me pretty much every day, at least once. And lately, I've just been really struggling. I'm on the struggle bus, big time, with my food choices. I'm just bored, annoyed, tired of having to do stuff different. I just want to be able to eat what I want to eat, and I'm kind of grumpy about it. That's just normal human behavior. That's just normal human feelings, and I'm just being upfront and honest with you. I don't believe that keto is the one and true and only way to eat. Anyone who believes that can just like say goodbye to me, because that is not how I feel, and that is never what I'm going to believe. I do feel like it's really, really good for me, but I don't really enjoy doing it. I do believe it's really, really good for my lipedema and lymphedema and those who struggle with these conditions, but I don't really want to keep doing it. And I'm just kind of being grumpy. And so I decided, heck with it. I did this before, and I'm going to add some carbs back into my diet. So some of you are probably rooting for it to fail dramatically, and some of you are probably rooting for me to succeed. Either way, I'm just going to lay it all out there exactly how it went the last 2 weeks and let you guys see my scientific experiment upon myself. So here we go into week 6, where I started with one of my favorite things to eat, popcorn. So there we go. Let's see how it went with popcorn week. Welcome back to another week of my reverse diet. Last week was kind of crazy. If you didn't see that, I'm just recovering this morning from doing dance photography, nutcracker photography all day. Plus I was in the photos, so it was a crazy day. I've been exhausted and tired, so I've been in the tub all day long. I think I spent 4 hours in there. It's 3 o'clock and I haven't eaten anything. I'm feeling very shaky, and just went down and I took some electrolytes, some perfect keto electrolytes, trying to get some potassium in me. Took a little Soleil water. Hopefully I'll be feeling better soon. But I'm having my first meal of the day at 3 o'clock, and here it is. I am having my classic everyday breakfast. This is my yogurt sludge. I did not come up with that term, so I don't like it either, but I don't know what else to call it, because that's what it's what people refer to it as. But it's basically yogurt mixed with protein powder, and if you've been watching my channel a minute, you know exactly what the macros are, but I will state them since it's a new video just because. So I used 227 grams of Greek yogurt mixed with a scoop of protein powder. Today I had 33 grams of Vanilla Ascent brand protein powder. I also mixed in 2 capfuls of lemon juice, 2 squirts of Mio lemonade flavor, and also 40 grams of almond milk to thin it out. Then I put on top 60 grams of blueberries and 30 grams of sugar-free whipped cream, Great Value brand. Then over here, I am having some General Tso's chicken from Real Good Foods. This is 150 grams of General Tso's chicken, and it's topped by 60 grams of Indian paneer cheese. And that's going to be my first meal of the day. Alrighty guys, it is a couple hours later, and I'm just feeling pretty crappy still, and I really want to eat some more food, so I'm just going to go ahead and do it. Just a bag of Smart Pop popcorn. This is one of my favorite things. Popcorn does not seem to affect me, but we will see. It is my intention to have a bag of popcorn every day this week and see how it goes. I'll be incorporating these kind of things, hopefully slowly. That's the idea. And then today I'm having one of the built pumpkin puffs. That is going to be my second meal of the day. Alrighty guys, it's 9 o'clock on Sunday night, and I'm about to have my final meal of the day. I am having 2 chicken thighs with some G. Hughes Cluckin' sauce, 155 grams of broccoli with 5 grams of butter, and that is going to be my last meal of the day. Alrighty guys, it is 2 o'clock on Monday, and I'm having my first meal of the day. Today I am having an old classic. I'm having 2 eggs, 40 grams of center cut bacon, 40 grams of mozzarella cheese, and my yogurt sludge today with raspberries, 50 grams, and 30 grams of sugar-free whipped cream. That's going to be my first meal of the day. Alrighty guys, I'm at the dance studio and I'm having my second meal. I'm having my bag of popcorn today, and then I'm going to be having a Quest peanut butter cups, and then this yummy little treat. Candace Brewer is here. Do you want me to show you? Sure. She's here, and she made this yummy little treat, and you can find the recipe for these peanut butter bars over at her channel, Candace Brewer. It is 10:30 and I'm about to have my last meal of the day. It is Monday and I am having 13 ounces of sirloin tip steak, 155 grams of broccoli with 5 grams of butter, and 80 grams of tomatoes, and that is going to be my last meal of the day. Alrighty guys, it's 12:30 on Tuesday and I am really hungry, so I am going to go ahead and eat my first meal. Today I'm having 2 eggs and 40 grams of fried cheese, 2 of the little peanut butter bars that Candace Brewer made, and some of my yogurt sludge with 50 grams of raspberries and 30 grams of whipped cream, sugar-free whipped cream, and that is going to be my first meal of the day. really looks like chocolate pudding. This is gonna be on the door for a really long time, and everyone's gonna think I did it.
We should decorate that light bulb with spider webs. Oh wait,
Oh, I thought it would be more. The color is just gross, and it doesn't, unless I make it thick, it doesn't really show up. That didn't really go as planned. Coke, glue, spill, soaking wet, folded it up. Good grief. Alrighty guys, it is 10 o'clock on a Tuesday. Had to stay a little late at dance tonight, babysit some kids for moms that needed help. So I'm home late, eating late again. I know, shocker. I'm having the same thing I had basically yesterday, just a little less of it. I'm having a 10-ounce sirloin tip steak, some green beans, and 5 grams of butter. That is going to be my last meal of the day. Alrighty guys, it is 12:07 on Wednesday. I'm getting ready to go out for my crazy day. This morning I decided I wanted a smoothie, so I am having a smoothie with 200 grams of strawberries, 40 grams of frozen blueberries, 1 scoop of protein powder, 150 grams of Greek yogurt, 2 squirts of Mio water enhancer, and 200 grams of protein milk. That's where the carbs come from mostly. But I like it with the protein milk. And then I've got this in the oven. I'm going to be having both of these chicken bacon wrap, real good food thingy-majigs. They look super good. They are raw, so I had to bake them. It takes about 40 minutes. So hopefully, before I leave, they will be ready to go. And that's going to be my first meal of the day. It's 10 o'clock on Wednesday, and I just got home from clogging, and I stopped on the way and got me some wings. So I'm having 9-piece wings with ranch, and a salad with no croutons with ranch, and my popcorn that I missed having earlier, and that is going to be my last meal of the day. It is 2 o'clock on, I always forget day of the week it is. Thursday. It's Thursday, and I'm about to have my first meal of the day. I am having 40 grams of fried cheese, 30 grams of bacon, 2 eggs, and my regular sludge. Same macros as usual, and that is going to be my first meal of the day.
What are you doing?
Show my face.
No.
Because I want to be shown.
She's been working on this all day.
is Thursday night and I just got home back from volleyball. It is 10 o'clock. I'm having my final meal of the day. I'm having a Quest chip taco salad. On the bottom of this, there's a package of Quest chips, 150 grams of 93.7 ground beef crumbles, about a cup of lettuce, 60 grams of sour cream, 30 grams of sour cream, 60 grams of pico de gallo, 80 grams of tomatoes. Yeah. Couldn't think of the word. And then I'm also having my popcorn because I missed having that earlier. I was too busy and I didn't have it. And then I am having a Project 7 licorice. And that is going to be my last meal of the day. Alrighty guys, it is almost 2 o'clock and I went to the park earlier and had a bunch of snacks. Wasn't my intention, but it's what happened. And now I'm going to have some quick food. I am having 220 grams of the Real Good Foods General Tso's chicken with 60 grams of paneer cheese. And that is going to be my technically first meal of the day. Alright, this is a big moment. I'm heading over to Virginia's school to put it on the door. Hopefully it's not so embarrassing. Hopefully her 9th grade classroom will appreciate all the work that I put into this thing. It was an effort, that is for sure. Hey guys, I'm in the car and I'm heading out to tonight's dance, and I made myself some yogurt thinking I could eat it like there, and it's hot in the car and I didn't put whipped cream on it and I don't have any way to hold it, but I'm gonna attempt to eat it. It's just sludge without the cream and I don't know why.
Oh wow.
Cream on it. Can I even get out of here now?
So don't jump.
Okay. Anyway, wish me luck. Alrighty guys, it is 10:30. I'm home from Nutcracker and I have eaten so much today, I guess. I don't feel like I ate a lot, but lots of snacks, and I am over my macros and feeling really but I need to eat some real food. Also, I still need to eat my popcorn because I'm doing popcorn every day this week, so still got to do that too. So I'm having zucchini noodles with Rayo's marinara and 8 ounces of 93.7 ground beef and some Parmesan cheese and my popcorn, and that's going to be my last meal of the day. Alrighty guys, here I am in the car again. I am leaving. It is, I think it's like 1 o'clock. I'm having some of my sludge like normal. That's all I've had time for today, and it's the same macros as usual. Eat that while I drive, hopefully, because I got a stick shift. Wish me luck. And that is going to be my first meal of the day. Alrighty guys, it's 4 o'clock and I'm back home finally, and I'm going to have a real meal. So this is what I'm having for my second meal of the day. I am having General Tso's chicken, 250 grams, with 35 grams of paneer cheese. I'm having a Quest peanut butter cups and my popcorn, and that is going to be my second meal of the day. okay. So there you have popcorn week. It went actually fairly well. I was able to raise my calories 65, which was a really decent calorie raise. So let's talk about a little bit about the clips that you saw. Some of the things I did this week was I was coming off of having my big Nutcracker picture day, the first one of the year. I will have another one coming up that's even worse. I wore double compression plus a waist trainer in order to keep my lymphedema from going wild. And I was successful. It actually worked. I know I talked about that a little bit in last time's video, but it actually worked to keep the swelling at bay on that big photography day, which was really, really great. I had both my jazz and clogging classes. We're working on our Christmas dances now, so some of the choreography you're gonna be seeing is what we're preparing for our big Christmas performance on December 20th, that I, of course, will be showing you in the future. And we also we went to the park, we did pumpkins in the park. I showed a little bit of my Nutcracker practice, which is also coming up. That will be December 3rd, and hopefully I'll be able to show you some of that as well. I believe I'll be able to record my dress rehearsal and share that with you guys, so that'll be great. You probably noticed that I did not eat dinner on that final day of the week. I was editing photos and I was in the zone, and I had a daughter who had gone to a theme park and Dave had to go get her, and by the time he got home it was so late. I was just like mad, and like I was just past coping at that point, and I couldn't even bear the thought of trying to make anything or eat, and I just literally grabbed a couple of Built Bars and ate them. Such is life sometimes, you know. Honestly, I think back to before I lost all the weight and kind of my mentality about things, and I think, you know, when I had stressful days, I would have sent Dave over to Maverick to buy me an entire box of donuts, and I would have eaten the whole thing plus some Coke and like whatever. So when these things happen, instead of beating myself up, I just choose to remember that I have come so far when it comes to making food choices, that even when I make choices that aren't the best, I'm still keeping in mind my progress and my success and not wanting to just say screw it. Admittedly, emotionally, these last couple of weeks, it has been really, really hard. As you will see coming up in the next week, my emotions have been getting the better of me. I've been feeling kind of separate from my friends, just kind of like alone. I don't know. I've just been having feelings. I've been seeing a therapist, and while that person is super helpful in some ways, really they haven't really given me any like usable advice on how I can like actually be normal. I'm still taking my Ritalin, and I'm still doing my vocal exercises, and I'm still doing my 20 minutes every single morning and every single night of vibration therapy, manual lymph drainage massage, and dry brushing, and wearing my compression garments. There's just so much that I have to do every day just to be like live, just to live, that it feels like sometimes really separating and overwhelming and frustrating. It's hard because outwardly everyone just sees I look so healthy and wonderful, and I must be so happy with how my life is going, and I am. But underneath, I feel like I can't really share the struggles because I don't think people think that it can be that bad, and so I don't really feel like I have a place to talk. And as we went into the following week, I had actually some full-on mental breakdowns, and it was a rough week coming up, so I will warn you, be prepared. I didn't show a lot of that, but I want you to be thinking about that as you see the food choices I'm making, and just remember that I was literally hanging on by a thread the entire week, just trying to do the best I could. So before we go into the footage from next week, because I know you're so excited to see all that, let's really quickly talk about the weigh-ins and the data and everything from this week. So it was 191, 188, 190, 188.8, 190.2, 190, and 189.4, for an average of 189.6, which was down 1.3 pounds from week 5. And I was ecstatic with that. I cannot even tell you, that made me so happy because I had added some carbs back in, and I was really worried about that, and yet my weight still went down, and the scale was cooperative. Inches wise, but pretty much stayed the same. I can't remember exactly. Actually, let me just look really quick. Okay, so measurements wise, I didn't lose anything in my bust or my arms. My underbust went down 1/2 inch. My waist went down 1/2 inch, so it's 32, Go me. That was thrilling. My right thigh went down a half an inch. My right knee went down a quarter of an inch. My left calf went down a half an inch. So I went down a total of 2.5 inches during week 6. So I was feeling like on top of the world heading into week 7 with regards to my weigh-ins and my measurements. I was relieved. I was happy, and well, I was just ready to add some carbs, some more carbs, some different carbs back into my diet. So week 7, I decided to do the oatmeal experiment, which is basically I decided to eat oatmeal every single day. And that's one of the things I've really been missing: popcorn, oatmeal, and gluten-free bread, sometimes potatoes, some fruit. Like, I really don't have a lot of things that I really want to eat that are carby, but there's a few, right? So oatmeal's one of those that I'm always wanting to eat, and I decided I'm going on the oatmeal train. This is going to be good. I'm excited. Let's see how the oatmeal week went. All right, guys, it is Sunday. It is 2:30 in the afternoon. Just got back from church, got some things done, and now I'm about to have my first meal of the day. Last week's adding popcorn into my diet experiment went really well. And so this week, I'm trying another one of my favorite carbs. Now, I know this is a keto channel, and I apologize in advance, but I am not going to stay keto forever, and this is also my life. So here's my oatmeal. Pretty boring. It's just 60 grams of rolled oats cooked up with some Swerve, and on top here, this milk. This is half of a Premier protein shake. I might not use half next time because it's so much, but yeah, 160 grams of Premier vanilla protein shake. And then I have my regular sludge, same macros as usual, 1 cup of Greek yogurt, 1 scoop of protein powder, and on top, mixed with lemonade, Mio, and lemon juice and almond milk to thin it. And then on top, 40 grams of blueberries and 30 grams of Great Value brand sugar-free whipped cream. That's going to be my first meal of the day. Alrighty, guys, it's Sunday night. I did have a few like keto treats. I had some Project 7 gummies, and if you're wondering why my carbs are really listed high on this thing, it's because a lot of these keto treats have allulose, and I'm being too lazy to like make a custom entry to subtract the allulose, so it really is lower than what I'm showing here, if you know what I'm saying. Anyway, tonight I am having chicken thighs, 350 grams of chicken thighs with a couple tablespoons of G. Hughes sugar-free barbecue sauce, some green beans, 200 grams, and 5 grams of butter. That's going to be my last meal of the day. Alrighty, guys, it's Monday. It is about noon, and I am having my first meal of the day. I'm having my same sludge as yesterday and same oatmeal as yesterday, only today I added 10 grams of almonds in this. And I'm going to have a Built Bar, and that is going to be my last meal of the day. it is 10 o'clock. I just got home from dance, and it's been a very long day. I haven't even tracked anything today. I honestly don't know where I'm at with my macros, but I still had Dave pick me up 9 wings. 9 plain wings, sauce on the side, salad with ranch. That's going to be my last meal of the day. Hey guys, it is 2 o'clock on Tuesday, and I'm about to have my first meal of the day. My oatmeal today has blueberries in it. I put 30 grams of blueberries and 10 grams of slivered almonds and 80 grams of protein shake in it, this time with 55 grams of oatmeal. I'm also having 2 eggs, 35 grams of fried cheese, and 30 grams of bacon. That's going to be my first meal of the day. Alrighty guys, it's 9 o'clock on Tuesday, and I just got home from dance. We had a little party up there for the kids for Halloween and for our friend's birthday, and I think I put the little clip in here that they gave me some surprise gifts, which was super nice. Made pulled pork. It was pretty great, but I am still going to have another meal because I'm still hungry. And so Dave made me some chicken nuggets out of canned chicken. It's canned chicken. 1 can with 60 grams of mozzarella cheese and an egg. And then this is sugar-free G. Hughes Cluckin' Dippin' Chicken Sauce or something like that. And some Quest chips. And that is... Oh, whoops. I shouldn't have showed that. And some Quest chips. And that's going to be my last meal of the day. Alrighty guys, it's 1 o'clock on Wednesday, and I am heading out with my kids. I made some oatmeal with 80 grams of protein shake before I got in the car. I'm going to eat this while I drive, and a Quest cookie. That's going to be my first meal of the day. So, I am here in the costume area of our dance studio, and I am about to start gemming these Snow Kings vests. So this is going to be fun. Alrighty guys, it's 10 o'clock. I just got home from clogging. I stopped and grabbed me some wings on the way home, because I've hardly eaten anything good today. So I'm having a whole dozen of them with sauce on the side and a salad with ranch. And that is going to be my last meal of the day. Alrighty guys, it's 3:30 on Thursday. It's been a long day. Finally eating. I am having 55 grams of oatmeal with 10 grams of almonds and 30 grams of both blueberries and 80 grams of protein shake, 3 pieces of sausage, and 2 skinny Sargento cheddar cheese slices. That's going to be my first meal of the day. Alrighty guys, it's 10:30 on a Thursday. I'm finally eating my final meal of the day. I went and played pickleball for a while, and then I came home and edited some more nutcracker photos, and now I'm going to have my last meal. So I'm having a Quest chip nachos. This is Quest chips with 30 grams of cheddar cheese, 4 ounces of 85-15 ground beef, 100 grams of tomatoes, 90 grams of salsa, and 30 grams of sour cream. That's going to be my last meal of the day. Alrighty guys, it is 2:43 on Friday. I'm having a rough week. Things are really... I don't even know what to say. I'm just having a rough week, and it's been... Well, I don't even have any words for it. Like, you can see by the state of my hair how much of a week it has been for me. I don't have time to make videos. I don't even know if I'm going to make this video, to be honest. If you're seeing this, consider yourself lucky. Regardless, I'm about to eat, and this is what I'm having for my first meal of the day. Oatmeal. I'm kind of getting tired of it. I was going to go the whole week, but I only have, what, one more day? Oh, I guess I might go one more day. I'm getting tired of oatmeal. I never thought I'd say that, but I've had it so much, I just don't even want it anymore, but I'm having it every day. And these are the same macros as yesterday. I'm also having some cottage cheese with sugar-free jelly in it, and some Quest chips, and that's going to be my first meal of the day. Alrighty guys, it's 10 o'clock, and I am about to have my final meal of the day. We went to fast food tonight, so I'm having wings and a salad. That's 9 wings with ranch and sauce on the side. Salad with ranch. And that's going to be my last meal of the day. Well, good morning. We are watching the sun come up, me and Eloise. She is ready for her second day of convention. I couldn't go with her yesterday, but I got lucky and I get to be a mom helper today. Probably not in her room, so I probably won't get to see anything, but at least I'll get to be there all day, right? What, now you're cold? It's not that cold out here. It actually is. It's just there's no wind. It's so misty and cool looking and very colorful.
Oh wow, it's way cooler.
It's more colorful in the camera than it is in real life. In real life, it's much less saturated than that.
Oh my gosh.
That's pretty cool.
It's much less saturated.
Oh, look, here she comes. I bet.
Yeah.
Bobby
Recorder.
She pulled up right when we're...
Yep, that's her. You're recording her.
I guess it's time to go.
Let's go.
I can see that. Let's get in before it's a gully washer out here. That's like what they say in the South when in Florida, you know, like when it all of a sudden pours rain. Big old gully washer because it washes out the gullies. All right, whatever. I'm following you. I'm at a dance convention. It is 10:30, and I'm starting. So having base. What is this? We made it to the car. The convention is over. She lost her mind.
Just when you started recording.
It was just a super bummer because she did a whole bunch of different styles and she was a lot better at the other styles and they had to perform hip hop and she wasn't thrilled about that.
I hate hip hop.
And I missed all of it because I was recording, well no, I was helping with the minis in the minis room the whole time, which was great. I love helping with other people's kids and I recorded all their kids for them.
You didn't record me?
I tried. I was eating salad when she did her thing. Salad. Why did I eat salad? I should have gone out. I had this feeling. And actually I said something to the person next to me, and she goes, just enjoy your food, don't worry about things. And I'm like, I should have listened to my inner voice. My inner voice was telling me that you were about to do your tryout.
Yeah, and I did, and then she came in right as I finished. Yep, that's exactly what
Actually, I almost cried over that. Actually, I was really teary about the
I
rest
could
of the day.
perform it to you. Oh wait, I don't know this song.
It's okay. Not a
But
big
I
deal.
could perform
It just
to
felt
you
bad
without the
because,
song.
like, I mean, the main reason I volunteered was so that I could see her dance, and I didn't really get to see it, so. Alrighty, guys, it is 10 o'clock on Saturday. It has been a long day. After I got home from the dance thing, I went to a wedding, and I didn't eat anything there. I could have, I just didn't. And then when I got home, I didn't feel like eating, and now I do, but I didn't know what to have, so. Dave finally made me something, and it's 10, and I'm eating it. I am having broccoli Alfredo, so this is 155 grams of broccoli, 8 ounces of chicken breast, 120 grams of Bertolli Alfredo sauce, 80 grams of tomato, and 30 grams of mozzarella cheese. That's going to be my last meal of the day. Okay. Okay, let's be real. I don't even know what to say about this week. It was so... Well, I wouldn't say it was like messed up, but it didn't go exactly how I expected it to go. So before we go into all of the data, let's discuss a few things. First of all, the oatmeal. I am using regular Quaker brand oatmeal, not a certified gluten-free oatmeal. And so the first couple of days I started eating the oatmeal and I was having extreme stomach upset. The kind of stomach upset that I usually have when I've consumed gluten product. So part of me wondered if maybe the oatmeal was tainted. It was a new package of oatmeal. I haven't used any of it before, so it could have been a batch that just got extra wheat in it. We all know that oatmeal is definitely difficult to find gluten-free. You have to buy certified gluten-free, and I didn't. So it is possible that that was partially the issue with the oatmeal. Secondly, I was not entirely truthful with recording everything I ate this week, obviously, because the calorie counts definitely do not add up to the amounts. Also, honestly, I didn't track super perfectly. I don't even know if these numbers are accurate. They're pretty close. I don't have anything to say. Look, I mean, I am not perfect, right? Even me, who's been doing this for so long, I just get tired of it all. I just get tired of it all. I was having a rough week emotionally. I had a kind of a fight with a family member. I broke down. I had an intense therapy visit with my therapist. My friends could even tell that I hadn't been feeling well, and they threw me that little party. I showed a little clip of the gift, like it was a short clip because I didn't even know what to say. But they actually surprised me with like a barbecue type thing. Well, we were planning a barbecue, and they surprised me with a gift at the barbecue. I wasn't expecting it. I don't know if I reacted well. It was Candace Brewer. She has a great channel. You should check her out. She does lots of fun keto recipes. One of the things that she made that I didn't even show, I don't think, that I ate was a keto dirt cup, like with the sugar-free pudding and lily gummy worms and stuff, and Catalina Crunch cookies. She has that recipe over on her channel. She has some great stuff, so definitely go check out Candace Brewer, C-A-N-D-A-N-C-E, just like can dance, and Brewer is just B-R-E-W-E-R, and she's amazing. She's one of my really good friends in real life, and she surprised me with this beautiful gift, and I didn't react well. I felt like I just looked not grateful. I don't know. I just didn't react well. I went home later and I cried about it, and I was just like feeling guilty. Like I couldn't even accept the gift because I've been really beating myself up over dumb stuff, like Super dumb stuff. I don't know what exactly is going on. Maybe it's the weather changing. It's really cold again. But I mean, it hadn't gotten cold yet. I don't know. You know, I'm just only human, and I had a really hard week. So I guess I shouldn't be upset with myself for completely killing this week in not a good way. Completely failing on the oatmeal week, which brings me to the fact that there's really no way to know for sure if the oatmeal was the cause of my issue or if it was the Project 7 candies that I was eating without recording. I ate like an entire box of licorice this week and an entire box of gummy rings. And they both have allulose, which has known to be bothersome to me. I have had a stomach upset from allulose in the past. They're gone now. Thank goodness. I shall not be buying that again. I didn't realize that was going to be a trigger food for me this week. And I wasn't like sitting there gorging packages. Like I'm talking like I was eating a package of licorice and a package. I mean like a package a day. They're in very big boxes. But I ate them every single day and I didn't record it. Not because I was trying to hide it, but it was just inconvenient. It was just inconvenient. I ate some more Built Bars, but I eat Built Bars all the time. They don't bother me. So I'm not super worried about the Built Bars other than it just raised up the calorie count. And my calories were out of control. So part of me wonders, is it the carbs? It wasn't very filling. It caused me to be more hungry and I ate more food. Or was it the stomach upset from the allulose and it just made me swell up and I just was ornery and so I ate more food? I ate way more food, which is another reason that I could be going up on the scale and on inches. I swelled like a mother. So I really don't know which of the things that I did this week just screwed me. I don't know how else to say it. I want to say that word, but I did not make wise choices this week. I'm not beating myself up over it, but I am kind of going, okay, let's pull back. Let's figure out, let's reevaluate, let's figure this out. And another thing that went wrong this week was I started my cycle. Okay, well, that didn't go wrong. I was expecting that. I started my cycle on Sunday, and on Monday, I forgot to do laundry and I didn't have any of my compression leggings clean. And I decided to make the big, huge mistake of wearing regular leggings instead of compression. And I gained, what was it? Well, let's just go over the weights. So Sunday's weigh-in was 188.8. Monday morning's weigh-in was 189.8. Monday is the day that I didn't have my compression leggings on and I went to jazz class and everything. And then the very next day, I was 193.6, which is like almost 4 pounds up overnight. I felt like, like a rubber barrel. I felt like I'd gone back to where I was at the beginning of the summer when I was starting to look into lipedema and lymphedema. My lymphedema went out of control just from one day, guys. One day of not wearing compression, I swelled up and I could not decrease the swelling. Like I've been swollen all week. So I don't know if the swelling itself was dramatically increased by the carbohydrates or the candy, or whether or not the swelling was just increased because I messed up on my compression the one day. Also, I've been sitting and editing photos a lot this week, which doesn't do well for it either. All in all, it was crazy. And then on Saturday, I had a big dance convention with my daughter, and yeah, like, me taking food out in is just not go well. Hey, be proud that I actually brought yogurt with me because they were serving chicken nuggets and fries to everyone. Like all the dancers, all the moms. Chicken nuggets and fries. And salad, which I was glad I had the salad. But I missed my daughter's dance because I ate the salad. And then I was sad and I was going to cry. Oh my, too much information. As you can see, the sun is going down. I really need to hurry. Okay, moving on. The weigh-ins. Continuing on, 193.6 was Tuesday morning, then stayed there, 193.8, 193.6, 193.2, and then Saturday morning, 196, and that most likely is because that was aberrant. That was a not accurate weigh-in, I think, because you saw on Sunday I was back to 193 something, and, well, that was this morning. 196 was because I got hardly any sleep. I was worried about the convention and I had to weigh in at 6 a.m., whereas normally I would weigh in like 7:30, 8 o'clock. I don't know how much that had to do with anything, but it probably did, so whatever. Needless to say, that's why we go by the average for the week, which was 192.6, was still up 3 pounds from last week. Which, 3 pounds, I mean, I usually gain 3 pounds just when I ovulate, which is next week, so I'm kind of nervous about that. But all in all, I mean, it could be worse. It really could be worse. I'm not going to stress over it too much. The calories, though, were crazy out of control. I mean, let's be real. I was eating more calories this week than I have eaten in years. I'm just looking at these calorie counts, and may not even be totally accurate. So I'm kind of going, okay. So let's just go over that really fast. 2132, 2532, 2379, 2287, 2278, 2112, and 2275 for an average of 2285, which was up 373 calories from last week. That is not the way you reverse diet, guys, especially when you are at the tippy top of what your maintenance probably is. You don't raise your calories almost 400 in a week. No, that is not how it's to be done. So I'm kind of disappointed that happened, but I also felt like I was just doing what I had to do at the moment. So, like I say, it's not a cheat, it's a choice. Accept the consequences and move on. That's how life goes. But normally with a reverse diet, I would never go backward in calories. But there's no way I'm keeping my calories at 2285. Yeah, no. I didn't even get that high on the last reverse diet that took me 7 months to complete. So I'm not doing that. Let's be real here. So my protein, though, I hit 200 protein, which that's decent. It's not as high as I would like it to be. My carbs were 81, but that's because a lot of the allulose wasn't subtracted from the carb counts, and I was too lazy to figure that out. It should be lower than that technically, since you don't count allulose, but allulose is one of those ones that they still put on the label as carbs, and so there you go. My fats were ridiculously high, 112, which for me is like 30 something more than I usually eat a day, and that's like 30 times 9 is 270 calories. So it's the fat right there is where I went wrong. Well, not wrong, but that's where all the calories were really coming from, not the carbs. Okay, light is gone. Let us be done. Going forward, my plan is to put the breakers on, obviously, and go back to where I should have been last week, which was 2050. So hopefully this week's going to be 2050. The Oatmeal and the Project 7 gummies are out of the picture. We shall not be indulging in that this week. That's not going to be happening. Plus, by the time I didn't even have it on Saturday, because by the time I got to Friday, I was so sick of oatmeal, I couldn't even eat another bowl. I didn't want it anymore. Even with blueberries and almonds, which was really good, I didn't want to eat it anymore. So we're going to leave that for later. Maybe I'll find a gluten-free oatmeal and try it again in the future. But as for this week, we're just going back to what I was doing before the oatmeal. So I may have an occasional popcorn, or, I'll be having a smoothie like I had this morning. That'll be in next week's video, but like a smoothie with higher carb milk. But that's what I was doing before I went on the oatmeal experiment. So I shall not be doing oatmeal for a minute, because as disappointed as I am, I really don't want to feel like this. I feel kind of just full of water, everywhere, just so swollen and uncomfortable. And I gotta go on stage soon, guys. I can't be feeling super swollen. Nope, cannot. Plus, this is my ovulation. The next 2 weeks is my ovulation time, where I usually put on water weight, so I'm kind of nervous. I'm hoping it'll just kind of stay where it's at and not get worse. And then after that, maybe I can think about trying some more carb experiments. Maybe it's the carbs. We don't know that. I mean, I'm sure you guys are thinking it. But think all you want. It doesn't mean that I'm never going to indulge in carbs, because I just am not going to live my life like that, regardless of whether or not my lymphedema is affected. I didn't have lymphedema before the surgery, so now this is just a new layer of irritation that I have to work out. But it is what it is, and I'm going forward best I can. Alrighty, guys. So I guess that's all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it wasn't too unbearably long. If you made it to the end, thank you so much for your support. I'm keeping on. I'm doing the best I can. I apologize profusely for not being more present here for you. Know that I'm always trying to support you. And if you're looking for ways that you can do this with me, I still am trying to get on Facebook as much as possible. So join us on our Facebook group. The link's in the About section below. If you're looking to get started trying what I did to lose the 200 pounds, I still teach how to do it over on Facebook. And that's where you can find me. Alrighty, guys. Thank you so much for watching. We'll talk to you all again soon.